What's up, Black Sparrow? Oh, you know it, Black Sparrow. That's 100% the reason, Kappa. I actually want to lock in some action RPGs, but I haven't played Diablo in a couple days, and I still need to get to, Paragon 200 is kind of like my at least bare minimum. So I'm gonna slam down. Actually, kind of want to do some Nightmare Dungeons for a little while. Let up the TikTok stream, and then we will get to going. But it's like, you know, I actually kind of want to play DI. I didn't even think about that. Because they have like an actual like good update for like the Berserk, and I didn't get to check it out yet, man. So that would be like the priority right now is just to get the obducite. So I'm gonna go fast. Oh, we still need to get the healths. Oh, this is one of the worst, dude. We picked the House and Damned. How's my day been? It's good, man. I basically woke up like a little bit earlier today because I slept like way too early last night. But Diablo's getting a pretty big announcement soon, so that's something to look forward to. It also makes me more excited to play, knowing that we're going to get an update, as we've been pretty much playing a lot of Marvel Rivals for the past couple streams, because there was a new update with Diablo, but as far as I'm aware, it didn't really do too much for like the meta of the game, so it's kind of like the same. Look, you're smart. Thank you so much, Ashton. Much appreciated. Lurkerino. And we'll play some PoE. PoE Last Epoch, and then maybe later tonight we'll lock in some Rivals. I think that's the plan. I know Overwatch has like a Street Fighter like collab, but I don't think it really does anything for like gameplay. I mean, if it's just skins, like, you know, skins are cool, but like I need some of that gameplay. I don't know. I was thinking about actually checking out Fortnite because they have like an AI Darth Vader that you could just use for. It's just like a content machine to make him say like the worst stuff possible. Scattered Prism. Ooh, that's a good drop, actually. I don't even know. I'm looking at that. It's not a greater app, but it's no good. This is not the pit. This is what's called Nightmare Dungeons. So with Nightmare Dungeons, we get obducite. How do you reset the Death Trap? Oh, cooldown reduction. Also getting like 275 resources, kind of another like breakpoint. So you get to 275 resources, and the reason why is the more resources you spend. I mean, technically like 300 actually is the special breakpoint, because you're spending 75 times 4, which gives you 20 seconds cooldown, which I have 10-second cooldown, but if it gives us 20, well, that's overcapped. We're actually overcapped on the cooldown reduction. I actually only need 2 points into this, which is cool because put a point into that. We don't have imbued skills. We don't have any poison. We don't really need a lucky hit chance to gain. I guess we can get dot damage, but it's like, do I really need it? No. Ah, okay, I'll take extra movement speed. I don't even think we need it. Is it 10? I'm pretty sure we have like maxed out movement speed anyways. Oh, technically we only need 1 point. So we have this extra point here. I guess that's fine. Why not? So I think we're just going to chain Nightmare Dungeons until we can max out all of our gear. I'm not going to try to hit very specific things. I'm just trying to masterwork to max. So 2,000, which means 2 Nightmare Dungeons per. So we have 1. So we need like 7, 2, about 6, like 7 Nightmare Dungeons. 7. What's up, Bobby? You're gonna drop a G on this game, like spend $1,000 on this game. I mean, you don't really get any benefit off of it, though. Like, there's no power upgrades. You're stuck on Torment 3. I mean, your build is Death Trap. You have 80 mil. Do you have all the items required for the build, Leonardo? Do you want items? Like, I have extra free gear if you want for Rogue. Like, getting your stuff greater affixed is kind of your key. I made a video guide how to like 100x your damage. If you haven't checked that out, I would highly recommend checking that out. But basically just getting better gear, better rolls on the same pieces of gear is also there.
Want someone or something fun?
You should always make sure your overpowers are clicking in. The difference between an overpower and a non-overpower is pretty big damage. Just $1,000. Worth it? Do you mean you're gonna spend $1,000 on Diablo Immortal? Is that the game you're thinking of? Because you dropping $1,000 won't it won't improve like your character's power. In the shop, you can only buy cosmetics. What runes are we running? We're running the max life one right now. I'm running Zan and Zal and Cervex. So Seer and Vex. The other one's for more HP. I think we could probably get a Cax rune off of it. He can give you that $1,000 and you'll improve. Oh, there you go. Black Sparrow is going to improve your character. Some live service. Some power leveling services, Kappa. I think the biggest upgrade I can get is gloves right now. There really isn't too many upgrades that I can get. Like, that's double G8, that's double G8. Yeah, it's pretty much just here. So only upgrade that we can realistically get. Like, everything is double G8. Yeah, actually, everything is double GA, except for our gloves. Wow. So that's the only area we can get an upgrade. Oh! Oof. Oofs.
See some steel you need? My hammer sings on your return.
Hello, Hello, shining.
Oh, we got one. Maybe one. Attack speed. That's a pretty good GA. That's probably at least $1 billion in gold. But I'm too lazy to go list items, so we're not going to do that. Belfry Zakara. Oh my gosh. You guys want to see how fast this build can go? This is the ultimate test here. So we're going to go Masterwork. Which one's going to give us the most stats? Well, we're going to salvage that thing anyways pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, okay, look at that. 38% attack speed. It's going to be more damage. Look at that. Stun grenade damage. Alright. Alright, where's our Belfry Zakara? It's in the bottom. Where's that nightmare dungeon? Dude, I can't find where the Nightmare Dungeon. I thought Belfry Zakar was on the bottom over here. Do I not have it? I hate how it's set up. I wish you could just like, I wish you could just click on it right there and it would just like warp you. I could have sworn, oh yeah, there it is. This is one of the fastest maps that you can do in the game. Is 1K is a cup of water in the ocean for, oh, you're saying for Diablo in general? Oh, if you're talking about Diablo Immortal, yeah, you'd have to spend so much more. Alright guys, watch how fast we're going to do this entire Nightmare Dungeon, okay? This is the hardest difficulty in the entire game. We're going to absolutely blaze through this. Oh, Kappa, we went the wrong way. Alright, rip the speed run. It was marked over there, so I thought it was over there. I actually need the obducite. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright, even with a scuffed mess up, I think get it in about a minute. Ah, it's okay. Now we hit that extra 1 minute. Right, so it's like basically 1 minute, right, Kappa? Your gear's not that good. You're having a hard time understanding the drops. Okay. Are you on right now, Leonardo? You can add me and I'll hook you up with gear, my friend. No problem. Like I got so much extra gear for this build only. I don't have any extra. I mean, if you want for another class, but like, if you need like the items, like, you know, the Banished Lord's Talisman, the Scoundrel's Leather, the Eyes in the Dark, I have all the gear. These are the 3 pieces of gear you need for the build. That's all you need. Oh, you need Beastfall boots, but I got you with that too. Look at that. Boom. I got you the full setup, all with the greater affixes. What's up, Umshi? Dude, I passed out yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna take a 5-minute nap. Dude, I passed out, man. But it's okay. We're here earlier today, and we're gonna probably lock in Marvel or Overwatch. I think later. You just wasted all your remaining ash on a boss power you won't use. That's okay, Heckler. You get a lot of the ash this season. If you need to get more, you could do the bosses. That's how you can get there. What's my glyphs at? Oh, my glyphs are still like 60s. Let me see for you. 66, yes. So like 60s, 60. They're all about 65, 67, somewhere around there. Hello, Oshware actually is a slow one. Actually, how close are we to finishing this? Oh, we just need like 6 more. I think it's 6 more and then we're done. We need to add Masterwork. Oh, we didn't get that much obducite for that one. So we have to do 7 more. 7 more Nightmare Dungeons and then we're done. Oh, you are rushing the sparks? Trying to craft the Mythics? It takes a really, really long time, man, to max out the Mythics. You haven't touched this game since a month after it was released? Oh, Delucalion. Hell yeah, man. This game is 100% worth coming back to if you haven't played. Season 4 was the best season. Anything after Season 4... I mean, Season 7 was a good season, but Season 4 in particular made the game good. After we get these up, we're gonna go do the pit. So if these take like, I think it takes more than 2 or 3 minutes. We'll time it after. But honestly, doing these are worth doing. The little like, what do they call it in this game? We also need to finish the Berserk thing. I don't think that thing lasts forever, right? How much time do we have left on this, the Berserk collab? Oh, we still got 2 weeks. I don't really care about the horse armor. Like, I'm never going to use that. The back armor, do you guys think it looks cool? I feel like if it didn't have the helmet, it would be okay, because it's just like weapons on your back. I think the helmet ruins it. It just like looks awkward. I don't know if they can change that, though. I don't know if they would be willing to change that in the middle of the season. You got 5 in 2 days, nice. What are we up to? We're just getting obducite. Obducite. Oh, look at that. 1,000 gold? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Is it in the middle? I think it's in the middle, isn't it? It's either that or over there. Oh my gosh, the claims. It feels like a mobile game, man. I'm just like, claim, claim, claim all. Do you guys ever play a mobile game where it's like that? It gets like annoying. I get it, it's like free rewards, but it's just like... it's just, the way it's done is it just feels annoying. Is it right here? I think it might be actually right here. Is air perdition a big impact for the build? I mean, it will give you more damage, but it also is making your build much squishier. You lose the 20% damage reduction, you lose the +4 ranks to all the skills, which affects cooldown. But you play what you want, man. I mean, if you have both, it is better than Harlequin, but again, you're going to be squishier, so there's a give and a take. So if you feel like your build is tanky enough, then go swap. If you feel like you have survivability problems, then it's going to be a lot more rough. We got Tribute of Refinement. Let's go lock these in. Are these the ones where the group can get them, or are these just solo ones? I don't know if these work in a group. If they do work in a group, if anyone wants to run it, let me know. You guys are welcome to join for free. And who need the gear? Leonardo, did you need the gear, by the way? Let me know if you need the gear, and then you can just join up. My lobby is open. If I already have you added, or if not, you can just add me. Put the cooldown under 15 seconds. Yeah, you want to get your cooldowns up for sure in this build. What's the best Diablo 4 websites that I use? That's a good question. I have a video on this, but off the top of my head, so I use a lot of different websites. Let's see if I can do a fast one. All right. Fast. Okay, let me let the websites load. All right, so D4 builds GG. I like it for the map. Mobalytics obviously for the builds. Hold on. And then Maxroll if I want to test out something. These are the main ones. And there's also Wowhead, Diablo 4. This one's actually pretty good too. They have like a really good like blue tracker, which basically goes over all of the new. They track all of the Blizzard posts, so it's like really nice and easy. Honestly, the Diablo Twitter is actually pretty good too. But the reason why I like this one is because I can find out like if I want to get armor and I want to like, let's say, masterwork this thing. It has to have a legendary aspect. But like basically if I want to see what the stats are on this, it really helps out. All right. So you know what, we could do a quick one. So I like this. Oh, did they remove the timer? They used to have a timer. This helps out with the world boss. Okay, it's a good question. I'll try to answer it. Okay, let's see. Go to meta builds, and also this website has good meta builds as well. Okay. All right, lock in with the best Diablo websites. So first off, for builds, there's a lot of different websites here, but starting off, I really like Mobalytics. It's set up really nice. You guys can go and sort it by whatever class you want to play, what tier, what type of build type. You can also look for specifically any sort of like community builds, and there are a lot of fun things here with Mobalytics. Now with D4 builds, I like the website for checking out different other tier lists that they have. I really like this setup. There's lots of different websites, and I like using all of them, to be honest. There's also a leveling guide section on this website, but I really like specifically D4's map because it's interactive. You can check out what you need to go select. And then I really like max roll as well for finding out, like, if I have an item that drops with, let's say, a greater affix, I can find out how many more masterworkings do I need to reach that special number. I can also change the masterworking number to see like what number is threshold, what can roll on it, what's the tempering, like min-max rolls. It's a really great website as well. And then for tracking any sort of Diablo news specifically, I really like Wowhead. They have a blue tracker, but a blue tracker is mainly anything that's related to like Blizzard posting about it. And also, actually, the official Diablo Twitter is actually pretty dang good, as well as Pez Radar over on Twitter, as he posts a lot of updates there as well. But those are like the main Diablo websites that I can recommend for anyone just checking out, regardless of what you want to do. Also, another great thing with Mobalytics, though, is also they have this live timer. So a lot of websites that will also have the timer for specifically like the world boss. Maxroll has this as well, where it tells you like when's the next Hell Tide. You know, a lot of websites, even Mobalytics has this, but any other websites could be good too. Let me know if I missed out on any. But yeah, those are the best websites, Michael, that I can think of off the top of my head that can really help you out. Where can you get more CDR aside from Shaco? Oh, for the Rogue, you can get cooldown in your amulet, but you obviously want to run Beastfall boots, so you can't really run it there. So your only option is really getting Beastfall boots with cooldown reduction on the ultimate. You can also get Yen's Blessing, Rakonoth's Wake will give you cooldown reduction as well. But again, assuming you're playing the same build, then you can't play it. Go to the obducite one. Appreciate the quick guide. Yeah, I got you, Michael. No problem. Yeah, but I don't know if there's any other websites missed out. I like using Reddit to see where people complain, but that's like for something completely different. Because like I like to make videos on like, you know, what do people want to see in Diablo and what is the community complaining about. I bet you we can complete this. Can we complete this whole thing in under 3 minutes? I'm gonna try. So this way we can fit it into shorts. I'm gonna see if we can. It's gonna be a challenge. The next one though. We didn't 100% this one. Alright, yeah, that's pretty close. Is this another big beacon? This one was like more than enough. Alright, let's try it on this next one. Let's see if we can do it in under 3 minutes. This actually might be kind of hard.
Such a pity. So much good I would have done. So much good.
The boss was just like insta-melted. Ooh, 1 GA, but we're here just for the obducite. Can I just like leave dungeon and then just go back again? That's faster. Also, you can get cooldown reduction in your Paragon board. That's another area. Alright. Alright, so This is the best method to farm obducite. You get the Tribute of Refinement. We're going to go ahead and lock this in. This is in the Undercity. You throw it in here, you go in, and watch how fast we're going to be able to do this. We'll also show off how fast we can actually clear. Ideally, you also have to have Subo as a mercenary, because Subo will actually enable you to see on the mini-map everything is marked and highlighted in orange, so you can see where all of the elites are. It makes it really nice. Very, very nice. And what you want to do is basically just farm the elites. Everything else is kind of a waste of time. If you see the little blue flames, you click on them. It's going to spawn into monsters. It's going to make a sound, and then you're going to be able to continue. Now, you don't have to kill every single enemy, but clicking out all the little fires, the little blue flames, is kind of key here, as it's going to really help out that progress bar. You want it to go to 4 out of 4. If it is not 4 out of 4, you get less rewards. But kill any monsters you see along the way. If you see a monster with a little timer next to it, it'll increase your timer. You are supposed to be limited by time, but like honestly, if you're running out of time, your build sucks. Like, you should never run out of time on this. It's like so easy. You should have like several minutes remaining when we complete it. But again, just click on the blues. And sometimes it takes a second to spawn in, so I go kill other things, then I just come back. But once the rewards are 4 out of 4, you can go straight to the boss. But to see if we can do this as fast as possible, see if I can. I definitely will get it under 5 minutes. But let's see how fast we can complete the whole run in, because I'm kind of curious myself. But we started on the outside, it's just like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds of loading time also. So once we get the reward, we're just going to go move on. This one takes a while to spawn in all of it. It kind of has a duration here. And then once you hear that sound, you can go to the next floor. And then we're on the final floor here. And once that thing is maxed out, which is going to be 4 out of 4, we are done. At this point, I don't really need to really click on any more. There's going to be a blue one that comes up. Might actually just reach it by killing the monsters, and then we're going to go to the boss. You can see we're going to be able to do the boss. Basically, this was like 2 minutes, because remember, I let the loading screen take place. But yeah, this is the best farm of obducite. You can see our current obducite is at 4,010. And at the very end of this, it should be 6,010 on the dot. So you can see 4,010, and we went from 4,010 to 6,010. So in basically 2 minutes, we farmed 2,000 obducite. It is the fastest farm in the game, with the exception of like just opening up chests that just have it from like the mercenaries, which is another way to get obducite, but it's random. This is guaranteed 2,000 every single time, as long as you're doing it on the hardest difficulty. And you have them. You obviously have to have them to pop. But yeah, fastest way to get obducite. So let's see what we got. GA this. If anyone in the chat needs any rogue gear, let me know. These are all for free if anyone wants them. Otherwise, I might start to salvage them because I run out of room. What build is this? This is Death Trap. You just got back and you don't hate it? It's weird not having to ID. Oh, like from Path of Exile and I don't think you ID in Last Epoch, but in Diablo 2 you also had to identify. But yeah, Leo, let me know if you need the gear. I got you. No problem.
See some steel you need.
And we're locking and get as much dexterity as possible for the build. Reason why is it gives us more stun grenade damage. More stun grenade damage is also more death trap damage. Alright, so now we have 4,000 obducite. We should be able to get like 1 or 2 upgrades here on the Masterworking. We're going to go lock in with this first. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we got 2 attack speed. Boom. Oh, we just need this one. So we need to do basically 3 more nightmare dungeons. And then our build is basically done. And I say basically done because I need to get a new pair of gloves, but other than that, everything else is at least 2 GA. How do you increase your damage once your death trap has no timer? You want to get stun grenade damage. Getting your aspects up is big. So I have to do 2, maybe 3, and then I'm done. I don't have to do this anymore. And then we can go focus in on doing pit. Well, goblin. Oh, he's dead. Oh, we have to free every prisoner. It's not like a... There's one that's on the same map, but it's like a key. You have to like untie the people and then, or like look at the bodies, and then one of the bodies has the key. the last one? Oh, there he is. This is why I like playing on a controller sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It's because the hitbox on the controller is like so much more generous. The Street Fighter bundle on Overwatch, wait, is $100? Ah, but is it good, Omshi? Like, is the Street Fighter update, like, does it add any gameplay, or is it just skins? Because, like, if they added, like, a Street Fighter map, at least, minimum, like, I think that's not that hard to ask for. Like, they just, I mean, they could reskin something, but I'd rather just have a Street Fighter map, you know? That way it's, like, in the game, it's, like, the collab is more than a skin. I think that's one area where Fortnite just excels at. It beats every single video game. Because in a lot of video games, they just add skins as like, oh, you want the cosmetics? Where the money at, Timmy? And I think Fortnite does the best job because they add like a couple weapons. Sometimes they give you a couple skins. But for the most part, it is gameplay oriented that I really wish. Oh, that map sucks. Do we have anything? Bloodsoaked Craig sucks. How am I doing overpower damage only, Hersey? So what you want to do is you want to get Banished Lord's Talisman. If you need one, I have extras to give away. Just let me know your battle tag and you can have one for free. I have Greater Affix ones. So you want to get one of these. It gives you the ability once you spend 275. So as long as you, well, right now I need to pop a potion. Boom, and we're at 306. So once you're at over 275, it doesn't really matter how much more you get, but over that is all you need. And then more damage. You have a 4 GA? Oh. So you need to get your resources up. Make sure that you make Death Trap also a core skill. So it spends all your resources. That is also key. Last upgrade here, man. Oh, you know what? We could actually get gem upgrades too. Oof. And that's probably the weakest upgrade, though, to be honest, out of all the upgrades that we can get in our character's build. Alright, but an upgrade's an upgrade, right? Especially if we get all the damage up, getting any percent of dex is another multiplier. Just like D3, man. What runes? So, the runes we play are Zanzal, and Cervex. It's a pretty fast nightmare dungeon. Did we get a good one? Wait, we didn't get any more Nightmare Dungeons? Oh, did we get one of these? I'm gonna try all these ones. I actually know most of the vanilla ones, but the expansion maps, I don't know which ones are bad or good. I want to say they're all bad because I don't know. Nice apple juice. I don't know if this game has a turtle pet though. I know in Dungeon of Exiles there is a turtle pet, but I don't know if Diablo has a turtle pet. We can go to the shop and check it out. I'll try. I haven't checked out the shop today either. Let's go check out the shop. See if there's any cool skins.
Come and don the mantle of history's champions.
You know, I've been thinking about that skin for a while, but I just don't like the pants. Like the pants look ugly. All right, so they still have the Berserk collab.
I see.
Nah, that one said definitely no go. This one looks interesting. It almost looks like a very important NPC in the game. Yo, this one isn't bad. Is this Bloodraven? Oh, it's Silver Fog. This looks straight up like Bloodraven. Isn't there a Bloodraven skin? I think there is a Bloodraven one, isn't there? I wish they didn't rotate the skins. I wish they just had everything available and like they don't they have like a on sale one?
I see.
This one's interesting. The boots are kind of cool on this one. They got like spikes on them. Why are they showing me this one? I already own it. Oh, this is for the Necromancer. It's like the same skin. Let's check out this one.
Selection.
It looks really cool in the picture, but then in game, I don't know. It just didn't look the same. This looks like a free skin, I don't know. Alright, we already have the coolest skin, it's like the Oni one. Hello Tommy, how you doing? Alright, so what do we gotta do? We gotta click on the slain wanderers. The slain villagers. Oh, the doors. The worst part of action RPGs, man. The doors. This is the last Nightmare dungeon we're gonna have to do, though. Pretty much for this class. I do want to make a Sorc this season too, because I just like the Sorc. But Rogue and Sorc this season for sure. The other classes, think about it. It's like there's just so many other action RPGs to play right now. It's great.
What I do.
What is this one? Oh, it's just cast 5 skills. There's cast 5 skills and then... Oh, cast and ultimate. So it doesn't matter what the resources are at. The highest level pit cleared with death traps probably like 100 and something. I'm gonna say like 111 was the highest that I saw. I mean, I've done a 150 on my Spiritborn before. If you're asking like what's the highest pit I've ever cleared, 150 is the highest. It's the highest that the game allows you to clear. I believe that was that last season. Yeah, I want to say that that's last season. This season, I don't think anyone's done a 150 so far. Ooh, we might get an upgrade in aspects. Undying. Oh, that's unfortunately not an upgrade for us. All right, let's go ahead and get the last Masterworking done. Let's see what we hit. Honestly, there really isn't anything to hit on this other than we just... You know, I don't think there's anything bad to hit on this. I don't even care what it hits. Like, literally anything. Okay, the Tempered Overpower is good. It's better than the roll overpower, but oh, we need to pop incense. Oh, he got me with the incense. I don't know which one it is though, and I'm too lazy to look, so I'm just gonna go pop them all. All right, let's just try to run 75s really quick. Yeah, everything's maxed out right now. Cool, except for the gems. I don't know if we have the gem fragments. We can check, but it takes a really long time to craft the gem fragments like that. The max level ones. I can't even craft any. That's how crazy it is. Like, we have 43 out of 100,000. Realistically, you just gotta open up the thing at the Infernal Hordes. $15 billion damage. This is the max HP. We're gonna try out a different one. I want to try less than 2 minutes. Where's the where's the upgrade? Okay, there it is. %90 chance to succeed, and it failed. That was unlucky. Got 2 GAs. Unfortunately, damage is not very good. If anyone in the chat wants any of these things, it's like an okay pair of pants too.
I forge more than horseshoes.
You guys are welcome to take it. I didn't check if there's upgrades. Codex. Okay, that's not a useful one. None of these are useful for codex anyways, but if anyone wants them, let me know. It's free. When farming Belial, is there a specific chest that's better to choose? For this build, whatever piece of gear that you need. So if you need Eyes in the Dark, that's going to be Varshan. If you need the Beastfall Boots, that's going to be the Beast in Ice. This one doesn't really matter too much. Banisher's Talisman, that one's going to be Duriel. So the chest piece is the last thing that you care about, so I wouldn't even worry about it. The other ones matter. The one that matters the most is the Beastfall Boots, so probably the Beast in Ice is the hardest one to get. I would try to get that one first, because it's going to take you so many more tries. But I'd still get the base level of every single one. Thoughts on the Bloodwave Necro? I made a build on it. It's a good build. This season, though, apparently the Bone Spear is better. That's the current best build, but Bloodwave still does damage, man. Well, this doesn't even do anything because we already have 100% crit, which is what the Lethal Shrine gives you. Let's see, let's take a look at our crit. Critical. Oh, well, I don't know if it shows up via the buff over here. I don't even think you can right click. Dang, we got this one done in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, where's this boss? I couldn't even see it, man. Ooh. 39. If anyone wants it, like so free items. Oh, get all of our glyphs to 69. You got a GA on the resource. You can get GA resource and cooldown reduction though spray. Those are two big upgrades, man. And if anyone needs these, if anyone has me added, you can just join up for free items. Got two more dexterity nodes. This is Death Trap Strani. If you need the build, it's linked in the bio, but it's also uploaded on the tubes. Oh, we're missing the potion. There we go. I love how fast this build is. It's a completely different build to play. It's probably like way too strong though. Not just like in damage numbers, but like the monsters never get to attack you. So like survivability doesn't really even matter for this build. What's my highest hit? Like in any build or like? Because I've done negative damage. You can get negative damage with Druid. With the Cataclysm, you would just start stacking overpower in Season 7. But if you're talking about on this build, the highest number that I saw so far, I'm still leveling up the glyphs, is 16 billion from one hit, but we can go way higher. If I get all my glyphs, oh, there was 18.8, 31, oh, you saw the 31, right? That was 31 billion. So we're still not even done. Maybe we could get to like 40, 50? Now all of our glyphs are 70. We'll slowly start going up for everything. This season, I guess 31 billion, man. We just... I stopped like trying to like look for the number, but... dexterity's okay. I should... Okay, does anyone need any of these items we dropped? Because if not, I need to start salvaging these garbage items. Oh, they're not necessarily garbage, it's just that... oh, this one's actually a perfect dance of knives. I'm going to salvage that one for myself. But if anyone needs like GA items, I got you. Star Shards has been upgraded. That's awesome. We can also try the Cax rune. I forgot what Cax is. Is it a yellow? It is a yellow. So we're going to swap Cax in with the... kind of don't want to get rid of my Zal though. I hate how there's not enough room to hold all your runes. Like, they made this area for all the runes, which is great. Like, I'm appreciative of that. But the problem is they didn't give us enough room to hold all the runes. Alright, so we'll try out Cax now to see if it's a little bit better. How did I feel about Spiritborn class? The first season it came out was awesome, man. But after the first season, they nerfed the class. It's more so they fixed it, to be fair, but... Lagging? Wait, what? Oh, okay, there we go. 306 then. We're good now. I'm like lagging though. Alright, hold on. What's going on? Okay, now we're good. Wait, what the heck? Something seems off. Why is our cooldown broken? Something's wrong with the build. Oh, it reset preparation. Ah, that's really weird. Huh. No, there's something wrong with the build. Ever since we swapped to that rune, it just like bricked the build. And I have no idea why. Something must have like snapshotted improperly in the game. The resources? I didn't change anything. I have no idea what bricked the build. Like, it actually felt like it was bricked right there. Alright, let's go in. I'll try. Something definitely messed up though in the build. Oh, it spends everything. Oh, it manually spends everything. So it actually, that's spending everything. So Beastfall Boots can't spend it. Okay, so Cax rune doesn't actually work for this build. You can hit once for really hard, but then it bricks the build. Okay, so we can't run that one. It does not help. We could run something else if we wanted to. What we could do is, I don't need that. We don't really need to pull in the enemies either. I'd say the only real good one to run is what we had before. I don't know if there's any other good ones. Let me see. We already have guaranteed crit and overpower, so that does nothing. We could do the Warcry for 15x. Warcry could be okay. We'll try the Warcry just for fun. Yeah, that one was just messing up our build.
Be ready.
That's all good say. I think some people like to lurk and just chill out. That's fine. I usually, when I watch other streams, I put it on another monitor and just do other things. Last season, you were hitting 141 trill. This season, well, they wanted to tone it down. I mean, let's be honest. Those numbers are so high that you really don't need them, right? Like, you're going to one-shot almost everything in the game. I mean, this one's one-shotting this, but we're on 75 right now. The last season, the Druid with Cataclysm could literally walk and delete the entire screen of enemies. I have a build like that right now on Necromancer, but it's a different game. Might lock in some PoE after for a bit. It'll be a nice little change up. But I wanted to lock in some Diablo for a while. Double check my crit right now. I'm pretty sure we have 100% crit. Can we like do this? There we go. Currency. Just want to see crit. Okay, we have 100% crit. That's all I wanted to check. I just like how this pulls everything in too. It's actually like super nice. Alright, we'll see how much damage we do to the boss. See if we can beat 31 billion on one hit. 26 bill? 56 billion! That's the highest number I've seen. Have you guys seen anything higher than that? 56 billion already. Wow. 80% chance to succeed fails 3 times in a row. Let's go. That's not like we should probably just bump it up. Yeah, well, the rogue class is honestly the most versatile class in the game. You can play melee, you can play range, you can scale anything in the game. There's very few builds in Diablo in general that will just let you just play whatever you want. This is one that will let you do that. And the reason why you're able to is because it has this, which just gives you your damage is increased. The rest of the game is like your damage with cutthroat, your damage with ice, your damage with burning, your damage with damage over time, poison. They all have like a condition, whereas like rogue is like your damage is increased. So you have like more options. They also have like damage bonus with Dark Troll, which I honestly think is the most broken thing ever. And they're just like, yeah, I just have all the numbers. I always feel like rogue is like really good for the most part. Now Sorc has been kind of there in the high end, but like we're only talking about the top 1% of players, and it requires like greater affix Harlequin a lot of the times, and like I have a Harlequin with greater affix cooldown reduction, but I didn't get one this season. This season, dude, we got plus armor, which is probably the worst roll to get for this build. But let's go do. I guess we just, like, there's nothing to do in this game right now for my character to get power other than more pits. It's kind of boring, but, like, you gotta do it, man. You were lucky to get one. Nice, eh? I played D4. Oh, well, thank you, 12. Appreciate it. I was thinking about buying Diablo 4. Is it worth it for someone's never played? Diablo 3, in my personal opinion, is a better game, but this is newer. Like, Diablo 3 and 4 are basically the same game. Diablo 4 looks prettier, but Diablo 3 runs super smooth. Diablo 3 is super beginner friendly. You have like way more builds. I mean, I'd tell you to buy Diablo 2, but Diablo 2 is not for everyone. It's probably too hard for a new player, but you could try. I mean, if you're asking for my recommendation, I would start off with Diablo 2. Diablo 1's a little bit too outdated for most people, but Diablo 3 is like super cheap. It's super beginner friendly, and you can get it on the Nintendo Switch too, so you can play it on the go. You're gonna get 2 and 3 right now. So Diablo 4 was your first Diablo. What's my FPS? You can see in the bottom left right now it says 138. Now we have 69. No, it's 135. But like, honestly, Diablo, as long as it's 60 FPS, that's fine, man. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Bag of Milks. Thank you. Hey, man, do I have my keybinds available? You know, I don't. You want a keybind video? I got you, Milk. But thank you so much. Oh, wait, does this game pause? This game doesn't pause. Alright, I got you with the keybinds right after. But thank you so much, Bag of Milks. I appreciate the sub. Let me give you a katana flip, my friend, for the sub-arena. Arigato, mate. Thank you so much. Look, our character's so strong, we don't even need to pay attention. See, this is where I feel like Path of Exile sometimes. I kind of like that you can die, but in Diablo, no problem. Thank you so much again, Bag of Milk. But yeah, if you want my keybinds and settings and my graphics settings, I got you. Let me just finish this one up. My settings are actually pretty weird though, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, boss. So this one was a 3-minute run. It's kind of a bad boss, I guess, or bad rotation.
Find me.
It's 46 billion. The highest is still 56 bill. That was our highest so far. Alright, but yeah, let me give you those keybinds. Oh, this is your first season of Diablo? Oh, dang. Hopefully next season will be really powerful. Honestly, this season's, it's like so. Last season was a really good season, but it kind of is like rotating. But, alright. So, let me go pull this up. Actually, it's fine. Alright, so here is going to be all my settings and keybinds because I have really weird settings here. So, I move with the letter Q on my keyboard. But as far as it goes, let me go and show you guys, like, all of my graphical settings too, just in case you guys wanted that. So these are all the settings that I have. So there's not anything that's really important to mention other than the only thing that's going to give you an advantage, honestly, is view distance. And then as far as like resolution goes, I mean, this, I want to say for Fortnite, this is amazing in other FPS games. But as far as it goes in Diablo, I would say it doesn't really matter. So the only thing I really care about is ultra texture, and all of this, I just feel like it makes the game look worse. So I just turned that off. I don't care about any of these things. For physics, I think it's entertaining, but if you want to save resources, yeah, turn that all the way off. I don't care for ray tracing. I can run it. You can see my FPS is in the very bottom. As far as like the controls, I guess gameplay would matter too. So I don't like these two in particular. I feel like these make the game worse. And then like error notifications over here. This is actually a pretty nice thing. When you don't have enough mana, it's very annoying in any FPS action RPG when it says not enough mana. So this can actually help you out. This is a pretty nice one to have. Advanced tooltip information. So it'll tell you if things are additive or multiplicative. This will actually matter. And then as far as skill behavior, For some of the channeled skills, I don't think it's that bad where there you have this enabled. I'm not playing a channeled skill now, but for players that if your hands get tired, honestly, you could consider this one or this one. It'll keep on spamming the skill. This is very helpful, and I also really like this, the item display. So if you hit Alt, which is the default key, it'll show the items that are on the ground. That one is quite kind of nice. Some people like having to display their own health, but honestly, with Diablo, once you're in the late game, this like your character is so godly that you never take damage. So it's whatever. It's just extra clutter. Now this is where it gets interesting. For speedruns, there's a lot of people that like to turn this off for objectives because there's too much clutter. I get it, but me as a content creator, I like having this on because when I hit for big billions of damage, people are always like, dude, he hit for this much damage. So the reason why I keep this on is because I personally like it for like reading the comments and stuff. But if you are trying to be competitive in the game, you should disable all of it. Most people will, but there's also, back when I used to do runs for speedrun, there's a lot of times where like people were cheating and they were hiding certain things. One was the potion, because you weren't allowed to pop potions during the runs. Like I had a lot of rank 1 pushes for speedrun, and a lot of people, they wanted everything enabled. Otherwise people would speculate if someone's cheating. So I always just keep all the numbers on and stuff. And the reason why is there are some builds that will hit for negative damage, and then if you do negative damage, people are assuming you're exploiting, which there's almost always one in every single season. These don't really matter, but here's my settings. Now for the controls, we're going to discard these. So as far as controls go for the game, like I said, I have really weird keybinds. So for starters, I have my pickup is for left click, and then I have one button bound to right click. This is kind of normal, but this is where it differs. So I use WERT and then force move. So what force move does is if there's a monster, I will not actually, I don't even use blade shift. In fact, I almost never use this as a like button. Yeah, I would have to hit shift. So basically how it works is on my controls here, what I have bound to Q is how I move. So if the reason why I like it, by the way, is I can move the whole time, and if I want to click on an item, depending on the build, there are some builds that it will actually force stop. I have 200% movement speed, so I'm really fast, but it lets me move around, and then I can you do have to let go to click with some skills, but some you can pick up. What this allows you to do is basically move and push all your buttons and then also pick up items. Right now I have so much movement speed, it does change and make things a little bit more difficult, but for the most part, for most people, this will give you kind of an advantage in the game because you can move and pick up items at the same time, which I can't say the same for a lot of different keybinds. So that's one thing that I would say that is different, and it's weird, but the reason why is I use my ring finger on my left hand to actually hold down Q the whole time that I play the game, and then I use my pinky for tab, which is my mini-map. So this is, it helps out, but basically I never let go of Q for the most part, and then I just spam on to actually hold down Q the whole time that I play the game, and then I use my pinky for tab, which is my mini-map. So this is basically for the most part with my then I don't have that B, so I can hit this with my thumb, and then no one uses mount combat like this waste. This doesn't really get used. I have Town Portal on 0, but this is a mouse keybind, so you can change this. For potion, I have this control. I use my pinky to hit this. This used to be used for certain buffs. If you guys didn't know, the shrines in this game, if you solve the puzzle via using an emote, it will give you a shrine buff, but most of the time it's useless unless you know this shrine requires you to do a prayer, this shrine requires you to do whatever. Then I have character panel here. This is kind of useful. And then for skills, everything. Most of these are actually from the default. And then I disabled the shop screen because when you level up or you get something done, it like usually just pops up and then you can hotkey it there. But I just disabled the shop, disabled the reliquaries. So if I want to access that, I'll just hit escape. There's not really anything else that I would say is very useful. I do play with controller also, but all the controller keybinds are defaulted, but as far as the dead zone goes, that's it. And then yeah, there's really nothing else I would say that's important to mention. for the keybinds. But that's the keybinds that I use. So hopefully that helps you out. Bags, milk. You just got your first Mythic GA core skills air prediction. That's good, man. Ready to run some? Sure. Yeah. I guess this guy wants to do some pits. We can do some pits. I'm down. Oh. But yeah, if any of you guys want to join for pits, you guys are welcome to join. Usually keep your FPS locked at 60. Why would you do that, man? That's like making it worse for yourself. But I got the, what is that? I got the Baby Smith. The Baby Smith. Thank you so much for the sub, Reno, the gifted. Thank you. Arigato, my friend, for the sub. You also get the, there is a free cosmetic that you actually get. If you guys didn't know, this ends, I believe, on the 3rd. I think there's 2 more weeks of this, but if any of you guys didn't know, there is Twitch, there used to be Twitch drops, but that is not available anymore for the watch time. So I'll show you guys what you guys can get. So unfortunately, you guys can't get the sword anymore. I have it. You guys want to see the sword? I'll show you guys what the sword looks like. I put it under. Oh, where is it? I might be a 2. You know, I think, is it this one? You know, it's a 2. It might be a 2-handed sword. So the rogue can't use it. Well, I can't show you it because I'm not playing a class that can use it. But there was a sword that you can get for free. So this was a sword that you can get if you just watch my stream. Everyone gets it for free. It's not like a, you know, I'm gonna pull a number out. Wait, did it crash? Are we good now? Hold on. Do I have to reset? F5? Okay, we're back. Okay, so anyways, going back to what I was saying. So yeah, the sword ended, but this still works up until June 3rd, guys. If you sub on any one stream, it doesn't have to be mine, but if you sub, you get this skull for free. The skull and like it's part of the Berserk like promo. But yeah, anyways, that ends on June 3rd at 10 a.m. So question answer time. Tiny. I got you. How do you get the runes to craft? Should you just open unique caches? The best way is honestly to trade with other players. If you cannot trade, then your next best option instead of trading is pretty much just playing the game and doing the bosses. Wait, what's the Shadow Clones Mimic? It's almost perfect. I'll go salvage this one for myself.
What's still got some good in it?
I think maybe he DC'd too. Alright, anyways, let's keep on going. We only have 5 minutes. Okay, we have to do this one in 5 minutes, otherwise we lose out on the bonus. We also need the elixirs, the advanced elixirs. We need the elixirs of resourcefulness. So we're gonna craft like 10 of these.
Excellent.
Yes, and then we want the one with the dexterity. And then we need I like the red main buzz. But we should probably also just look at like spirit dance. I'll craft 5 of these. And then this one we want 10 res. It'll cost the skulls and that one. I don't know, because like, I mean, we have like 44,000 of it, but it will run out for sure. Alright, let's continue. You just started a Sorc. What's the best way to get gear? You just play with a group and have them feed you all their items. You can also trade your items for gold, so like, play on your whatever class that you're playing on, get items, and then give them to your other character. I think we were one-shotting all those. 520? Is it 520 Kappa? What is happy 520? I don't understand the meme with that one. You see I play Pewee. Yep. Path of Exile, Diablo, Last Epoch. Those are the games I've been playing in more recent times. I used to play a little bit of Torchlight Infinite. I thought that game was kind of cool, but it's not that popular anymore. It was hot when it came out for like a week, but because it had pay to win, a lot of people just kind of stopped playing the game. It's still a good game, but I want to say that it's not on the same level right now as Path of Exile or Diablo. I don't know if it'll ever come back. I think if they made Torchlight Infinite 2 and made it like dark and gritty, removed all the pay to win, the game actually could be successful. But I don't think, even if they remove the pay to win at this point, I think it's too late. Unfortunately, because they have pay to win. And it's not even like you have to get the pay to win. The game is cooked. Yeah, it's not even a bad game though. That's the thing. Like, it's actually not bad at all. No one wants to recruit you. Oh, to like, I mean, think of it this way, Tiny. If someone wanted to give you gear, most people, they're gonna want something else in return. I mean, I always share my gear. Like, I don't mind doing gear share. Right now, we're not one-shotting everything because we kind of went higher in the tier. But the difference is, instead of 2 minutes, it's, or like a minute and a half, it's like 3 minutes. Roughly. This density wasn't very good either. So maybe just a bad run. Did I finish? Oh yes, Black Sparrow. You talking about Slormancer? Yeah, we beat the whole game. 52 billion. See how many numbers can we see, guys? Biggest number, 50 billion. 69 billion for the memes, man. 69 billion. I'm not even full power yet, guys. Wait till we are full power. I mean, each one of these glyphs still has like over 25 levels. It's a long time, man. The max cap for the Paragon is 300, but 250 and your build is pretty much done, man. Like, you don't get very many big upgrades. What necklace we're using? The Banished Lord's Talisman. How can you buy them for gold? Oh, so you go to this website, diablo.trade. Diablo.trade, and you log in, and then you just go to items, and like you would type in like whatever sorceress gear you need. You go to filters. You could go find exactly what you need. If you need a unique, right? So like, let's say the unique item you need is Raiment, right? Raiment of the Infinite. Check that in. If you want to select any greater affixes, you can see like this is 90 billion, 100 million. That's actually a pretty good. Oh, it doesn't have glass cannon. That's the best stat on the game. So you need to know what stats are actually good. Where do I find my builds? I'll link it in the chat, or the link in the bio will also work. Yeah, this season I pretty much been focusing on Rogue. I mean, I have like the other builds for like Cataclysm Druid, like I have those. Those really haven't changed since the previous season. I mean, you can still, most of the stuff, I'll be honest, in Diablo, it hasn't changed. Everything got nerfed though from the previous season, but I kind of want to make a Hoda Barb for some reason. That was a really fun build. Got it, there you go, man. How am I getting the meter back? You're talking about my resources back? Oh, the resources never go away, man. I think we can actually swap these for the skills. The reason why is that it has no animation. And we need to activate a subterfuge skill for the bonus 75x damage. Redo my keybinds actually. Actually, this way would have to hit shift. So. See how much billions and billions of damage. Oh, we didn't even stagger him. It was unnecessary. Alright. How is my necklace triggering? Oh, it is triggering, Frank. So if you look at this over here, when you cast an ultimate skill, your next core skill, and Death Trap counts as a core skill, we have that tagged, so it will work. So yeah, that's all we need. Oh, we already have that one. We need another dex. There we go. Extra stun grenade damage.
Use it well.
Is this a new update? We are playing the newest season, but there hasn't been an update like today. But there was an update, what was it? Last week? There was 5 days ago. There was an update which like balanced some stuff, but it didn't really change this build. This build is still like absolutely just destroying content. Dang, that level sucked. There was like no enemies on that one. Still melting stuff very, very fast though. 7 billion. Oh, come on, dude, it failed like 4 times in a row. 80% chance to succeed, like another failed 3 times. That's too much, man. How to maintain my numbers and percent in games? People seem to easily min-max. Maintain these numbers. Like, how do you get like the overpower? If you want to maintain the overpower, you want to try to get specifically over 275 resources. That's like your main goal. We'll actually do some like pit climbing a little bit right now. Slowly climbing in the pits. So we need to lock in extra dexterity. Trying to grab this like a group over here. See how once we got the pull in. Some of the monsters just have like way too much HP. Like that one just felt like he was just way too tanky. Oh, how to figure out how to get the max damage builds? Oh, you kind of just see what other people are playing. You also can go to the Pit Leaderboards website, and it'll show you like which build has the highest. So that's like a good area to check out. There's no official in-game leaderboard, sadly. Speed. the death trap build is really good because like it's so easy. Ooh, I see the 100 billion. Did you guys see that? 100 billions of damage. Wow, that's crazy. This build isn't even finished yet, guys. Wait till we finish it. You wish it would fix Paragrind? Yeah, I feel like the Paragrind grind takes way too long, man. Way too long. Oh, you already need a party. Yeah, he has to invite me for the party. I'm gonna pick up all this item before it. Otherwise it gets deleted.
Greetings. How's better than starting from nothing?
So let's see if we have any upgrades. Behemoths. 19x. Okay, that's an upgrade. Jake Fuhrer. 90, 180, 180. Tricksters. I'm seeing if we get any upgrades. 42, 39. Oh, that's an upgrade too. Boom. Galvanized. Yep, this one we did not get an upgrade. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage here and there. We got another 2% here, and I think it was like 3%. So we got 5% more damage. They all, is our whole entire group is all playing the same build? Oh no, we have one Sorc. I'm gonna be the scout since I'm the lowest. So what that means is I'm looking for like the exits for everyone, so it makes it real easy for them to find it. Because I actually have probably the lowest DPS in the group, even though like I could still like dude, our clear speeds are insanely good right now. Trying to do numbers like this. So this build is uploaded, Ruben, so if you want it, lock in, man. Lock in. The link is in the bio for it. We were doing so good earlier on. What happened to the group? They need to just ran to a nasty mod. Even though like I'm the lowest level, I'm still fast. But we're all working our characters. There's only one person carrying. I can still do enough damage. What is the ice move? Oh yeah, so that's the brand new boss power. That's the beast in ice. So you just have to kill the beast in ice and you'll be good to go. Alright, let's see how much damage can we actually deal. So how many billions and quadrillions? 70 bill right there. Alright, 69 bill. 105 bill. That was the highest number that I saw, but if you guys saw a higher one, let me know. Dang, we got that blue. Let's go, man. Blue item. Actually, I think we could still get an upgrade on behemoths because our behemoth is such a bad roll, dude. You saw 105. Yeah, I think 105 was the highest I saw. We had a 70. No GAs. We still got an upgrade though. On the days, the manglers. Yeah, wait till we're done with this build, man. It's gonna go even crazier with that DPS. This bonus to oh, it's just stun grenades. Once we get that, then we have a couple more. This goes up to like 900. Oh, we already have 900 stun grenade damage. That's someone pieced out. You'll get up there, Zay. Well, you can copy the build, Skytrap, and you'll get up there too, man. It just takes sometimes a little bit more time. Oh, that's right, I got that. Swap to those. Sorry, as long as there's like an elite pack, it's, for me, it's worth killing. You know what this is actually similar to? It's actually similar kind of to like a Raycore bar in Diablo. Like how we can stand in all the negative effects too, because the build is basically like immortal. we get Air Perdition, this build could be even better. Oh, taking damage now. How do you get high resources? So you can pop the potion. I actually have a full video guide on this Infinite. If you just scroll down, it's not too far. But to answer your question, you get the bonus on momentum. So that's on your key passive on the skill tree. So momentum will give you 30% more. You can get the Beastfall boots, the Harlequin crest, and then also Masterworking. And then there's a Elixir of Resourcefulness, which gives you an additional 20. Hopefully get him into a second stagger phase, because then we can get the big numbers. All right, let's see what is the highest number you guys are going to see in billions. All right, let's see what's the highest number we're seeing. 39. Oh, that one was not. I mean, there could have been a pretty big number there, and I didn't see like anything huge. The highest I think is 105 billion. $105 billion. You cleared pit 107. Nice, man. Yeah, again, attack power. Don't look at this stat. This stat is just a joke. Like it does not matter in the game. It won't give you any benefit. But I'm gonna go hop off for a bit, and then I will be back later. Let me see. Actually, can we do maybe one more run? Yes. So I'm gonna hop off for a bit. All right, GG's. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now, guys. I'm gonna get some food now because it's like almost 6 p.m. And then we'll be back later tonight, and I'll probably end up playing some Path of Exile and maybe Necromancer. We'll probably drop a build guide for that game. But yeah, we'll definitely be back later tonight. So thanks so much for stopping by. What was that tier? That was, I believe, 85 max. But anyways, GG guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back later for some more games, but I'm gonna go get some food and take a break and play some other games, and then we'll be back later for more Diablo. But GG's, thank you so much for stopping by. My YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch are the same, so if you want to follow me there, feel free to go do so. But GG's.